Why are we looking in a mirror, Jeremy?
We're reflecting.
Who is your favorite philosopher?
Let's also look at each other in the mirror, not in real life. Okay, for me probably Aristotle. Not that I like him a lot, it's just I didn't really like the Chinese ones, I didn't really like the Indian ones.
It's a great reason.
Okay, I like Nicomachean Ethics. Because I like I mean it really delves into like what is the point of life.
Yeah.
And like what is the end of everything.
Yeah.
I think virtue is quite a okay answer.
Yeah.
Although we didn't really explore like what exactly is virtue.
Mm.
So something to be explored further in the future.
I think I like the Chinese philosophers more in general because their writing are more logical and easier to follow.
I think I like Ramanuja actually, because
Which one was that?
he was giving a commentary on the Bhagavad Gita, and it was more like a reply to Sankara. So I like how he kind of like broke it down, and also he had like an objection and reply format as well. So it was very clear to read.
I found Vasubandhu quite dope. Actually, all the Indian philosophers were generally quite dope because it's the kind of thing where like the what do you call it, like a cookies and cream donut. On first glance, you kind of just like it's not original glazed. You're not sure if you want to eat it, but then when you actually eat it, you're like, this is better than original glazed. So it's kind of that's kind of the experience going through those texts.
Okay. Try another question.
What is the most useful skill you've learned?
For me, it's writing concisely and precisely. I mean, it's
That's
very
pretty
easy
much
to
what
be
I was gonna say.
concise, but not imprecise. So it's something very important to practice.
Yeah, I think like writing clearly also helps you think clearly.
Yeah.
Like what do I want to say? How am I going to say it? And like, is this metaphor, does it express exactly what I want?
I think the whole handout on like, what's it called? The skills
The
one.
style sheet.
The
Style
style
sheet.
sheet.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought that was very helpful, and I found myself applying it to like all my common core
Yeah.
essays.
Oh.
So that was very helpful, like how to link your points, how to write kind of gracefully as well.
I think definitely like, I was glad that we did a
Went
lot of
through that,
basic
yeah.
basic skill work.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like much more confident about next semester. Like no matter what prof you may get.
For writing,
Yes.
yeah.
Because like when you're in high school, they bring you up to hit the word count, which is usually like really unrealistic, like 3.5 words.
Yeah.
For, like one.
I never wrote such long essays in high school, but go on.
Yeah, like so it's quite different that now you have to speak. You have more things to say than you have space to write. It's a nice feeling.
And I like how like he didn't really stick to specific word counts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like what matters more is like you
Finish.
You finish it.
you know that whatever you wrote is concise.
Yeah.
As concise as possible.
Yeah.
And as precise as possible.
I think the whole argument forms thing was very helpful as well. Like it really helped to structure your thinking, so you at least have a format to work with.
Yeah, and like modus ponens in particular is a useful. It works well as a chant.
As a chant, for example.
Like my body is a temple. My temple is for Jesus. Therefore, my body is for Jesus. I mean, it's like a motivational hype up. You know.
Maybe all chants are modus ponens. Anyway.
No. So our next randomly selected question is: what idea would you apply to your own life?
For me, it's I mean not to everything, but from meditations, what Marcus Aurelius said about if you have no control over anything, therefore you shouldn't worry about it. You have no control over anything, therefore you shouldn't worry about
I
it.
think Stoicism was definitely one of the more applicable.
If you have no control over, let's say, your grades, then there's no point worrying about it. I think that's more applicable.
Yeah, I found myself like reading or just like for comfort also,
Mm.
like mid exams.
Yeah.
It's quite stressful. I mean, it shouldn't be, but yeah.
Yeah, actually, Ori, this is one of the few I finished reading
Wow.
because I wanted to sell it next year and like make some money.
I
But-
see.
But
I
like,
told myself I wanted to finish it. I didn't.
Oh.
but then like instead of reading the Gita's first reading, I spent the time reading Aurelius. So basically during that seminar, I just faked my way through.
Right.
Yeah. And now
We're
is
not
the-
doing that.
Now is the time for these things to be revealed.
Mhm.
What have you learned about yourself?
I think this is where we all look into the mirror
Mm.
and ask, what is the self?
I definitely learned that, you know, as I was doing that whole exercise about, you know, listening to others and like forgetting your own ideas. I definitely learned that that's something that I used to do a lot. Like always think about what my own answer and like just think about what I'm going to say next if I'm asked. But of course that, I mean, we learn how to not do that, so I think definitely something I have to improve on, listening to others.
Yeah, that is true because I think it's very easy for us to always focus on ourselves because we think we matter a lot, ourselves matter a lot. But I guess, especially what the last month when we learned about there's no substantial self, the self is not a process as well. I'm just like, what the hell is the self? It's
There
very
is no
mind blowing
self.
because I actually really like thinking about or
Yourself?
exploring. Not about but about like exploring identity, so self related to yourself. And I always had the idea that I have this control over like who I want to be.
Right.
But after the past month, I'm really questioning myself. Do I really have that control?
You have no control over your life.
You don't have to be bound to your past.
Yeah, nice.
That's true.
That's another way to look at it.
That's true though.
You're a new person every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Every single
wow.
moment and
Wow.
second.
Is a snake a tail with a head or a head with a tail?
Stand up.
Can man.
Can.
Wait, that's
Can. Like one stand up. Just don't.
It's not.
What?
The grip is not
trying to
strong
stand
enough.
up?
it's not gonna work.